position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Washington's offense will be first on the attack. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Right on the money. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play action.
And he's got it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Running into the open space. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Texas offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Shakes off the defender. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Find some fresh air. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll They'll throw again after the incompletion. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Longhorns aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
There's the pressure. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Looking down the middle. Finds space on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring. Looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. up the tempo.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Lets it fly deep downfield. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands. It's Washington. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to the back. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! The offense cashing it in on that drive. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get him to the marker. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. Breaks the tackle. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the running free. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker kicks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Hold and fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Washington sends out the punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers. Serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Pick six. He's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Soft spot in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Got his man. Fights off a defender. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Rush is on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Kaiser. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. That is no good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Team outclassed. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.